Hello everyone, greetings from Munich, Germany, and in this video I will answer a question to you. After how many dates is it unacceptable to date multiple people at once? As a professional matchmaker with over a decade of practical experience in introducing real people, getting real feedback after real dates, I can tell you that for some singles it actually can be beneficial to date multiple people at the early stage. Right now, I don't try to encourage you to be unfaithful, to be a cheater, and to lead on gullible men and women. No, but 1, 2, or even 3 dates, it's hardly a relationship. Usually, it takes 2-3 dates to understand if you want to bring this acquaintance to the next level, if you want to try to develop this acquaintance into a relationship. So, if you have been out with her on 2 or 3 dates, and after that you tell a lady that, you know what, I have found someone special and I want to proceed dating this lady, or you tell the lady that unfortunately I don't feel long-term chemistry after having like 2 or 3 dates, it is a little bit too presumptuous to assume that she has already fallen in love with you, and chances are actually high that she has been dating other people because, well, she wants to meet someone, so it's natural, it makes sense that she is going out. But let's return to people who can actually benefit from dating multiple people at the same time. I'm sure you won't be surprised that there are men and women who tend to fall too fast. He or she has been out on 1 or 2 dates, and this person already feels that he's in love or she's in love. They feel that they have found a soulmate, and such people, they tend to romanticize love way too much, and usually they need more attention. They need constant acknowledgement, they need proofs that the other person is interested, and usually they demand more attention. You can call such people demanding in a way, but well, we all are different, and if you know that you can fall way too fast and you need more attention, that you would prefer it to keep texting with the lady you have met, for example, the whole next day, or you want to call her straight away and to talk to her more, you need this communication because you enjoy it way too much, for you it can be a good idea to actually split your attention, to keep dating other people till you understand that with this lady I feel more comfortable and I want to continue getting to know her better, and the feeling is mutual. Also, for such people, when it is just one lady and when for whatever reason she said that she is not interested, she tells that she doesn't feel long-term chemistry, or she doesn't think that you're right for each other, well, it is life. And for such people, when it is just one person, they can feel that it is the end of the world, that they will never ever find the one, that they are doomed to be lonely and sad and to be single. So for such people, when they have more options, they have this feeling that they have more options because they have other dates scheduled. For them, it is easier to live through a rejection, to overcome a rejection, and not to lose faith, not to lose the right optimistic attitude. Of course, if you are more logical, more secure, and you don't feel this need to hear from the lady all the time that she liked you, that she wants to go out on a date with you, you don't need that much communication and attention, you can go out with the lady on 2 or 3 dates and then decide if you want to continue building this acquaintance into a relationship, and if for whatever reason you decide that it is not working, then you can meet a new person. But if you know that from time to time you tend to romanticize love way too much, or you tend to jump into conclusions way too fast, either on the first date you believe that she is the love of your life, or you believe that she is inversely, so your emotions are like so high and you tend to really overthink it way too much, for you it can be a healthier, better scenario to split your attention. Because sometimes people who need more attention, who need more romance, they can look a bit too pushy, a bit too demanding or needy in the eyes of a lady, and it is not very attractive. So how to avoid giving such an impression? You split your attention. You talk to different ladies and you compare how you feel during these dates. Whether you feel more comfortable on a date with Victoria or with Anna, more relaxed, which lady actually gives you more attention and which lady needs more communication, she's similar to you, or for example, which lady is more secure, or the lady also is very romantic, just like you, she tends to romanticize love. So you can compare how you feel, and then after 2-3 dates you can decide whether you want to continue getting to know this person better. Also, don't forget that this is a two-way street, so you have to give a lady a chance to get to know you better. So she needs first date, second date, most likely third date, to make up her mind if she wants to continue getting to know you, if she finds qualities she would like to see in a partner in you, if she finds things that you share in common, if she sees that your long-term goals and values are similar. It is important to give her this opportunity. Usually, subconsciously, we tend to like people who like us because we feel chemistry, we feel connection, and to give a chance for this chemistry and connection to actually grow and to blossom, you have to spend time together. And if after the first or second date you come up as someone who is needy and pushy, not the best first impression. I expect some critique from people who think that, well, it's dishonest to go out with multiple people because, you will be breaking hearts. Guys, 1-2 dates, it's not a relationship. And get over yourself, you won't be breaking hearts. People, when they go out on dates, they know that there is a risk that the other party won't like you, or you won't like the other party, or for example that both of you won't like each other, or both of you will actually like each other. So there are several possibilities, and when people start dating, they understand and accept these risks. So of course it is important to be a gentleman, of course it is important to treat your dates with respect, but you're not responsible for her heart yet, and if she falls for you after the first date, well, it only speaks about your juvenile attitude to love and to relationship, or probably to the lack of dating experience. Well, each case is individual, but you're not responsible for her heart. Think about your heart and your dating progress. If you know that you tend to overthink dates, for example, after the date you keep having this internal dialogues, what did she mean, should I have said this, or did she like me, etc., for you it is a good idea to date multiple people, because you know that you have more dates ahead planned, and even if this one won't work out, you have other women to meet. And once you relax and you stop overthinking it, stop having this internal dialogues, stop doubting things, you came up as someone who is more confident, happier on dates, and this is attractive. Women find it attractive. So if after 2-3 dates you feel that you want to continue getting to know this lady and she feels the same way, so the feeling is mutual, and you agree to go on the date number 4 or a date number 5, I would say 6-8 dates into it you can start discussing being exclusive. It doesn't mean that you are proclaiming your love and asking her to marry you like after 6 or 8 days. This would be beyond ridiculous. But you can have this talk where you can openly tell to a lady that you would like to continue dating only her, and you would like her to continue dating only you, being exclusive. You can label it and call yourself her boyfriend, ask her if she wants to be your girlfriend, and after that you can proceed getting to know each other better. It will be just another stage in your acquaintance. If you have this conversation about being exclusive, it doesn't mean that you promise her to marry her, you promise her a ring. No, you just had this talk that let's continue investing our time into this relationship. Let's continue getting to know each other, and we will see what will happen next. Also, you can talk about online, because sometimes men assume that if they had this talk about being exclusive, it means that lady has to delete her profiles from Tinder, from all dating apps or whatever, and the lady thinks that she just put it on hold, or vice versa. So you should have this talk and make sure you're on the same page. And again, it will work only if both of you, for example, delete Tinder or both of you put it on hold. Guys, and I want to make one really important point. If you have met, let's say, on Tinder or on any other dating platform, and you have been out on 1 or 2 dates, and after the date you go online and you see that the lady has been online or she has updated a profile picture, it doesn't make you evil. Like 1 or 2 dates, it's not a relationship yet. So it means that she continues searching. It doesn't mean that she didn't like your date. Of course, if after 3 or 4 dates with you she changes her profile picture on Tinder or she's adding photos and you see that she is online after 3 to 4 dates, these are bad news. Most likely she has decided not to continue dating you. But of course you can ask. But after the first or second date, if she has logged in online, it doesn't mean a thing. Perhaps she has another date planned, and probably after that date she will find that she likes you better because her other date was not as funny or not as kind as you were. And if you feel afraid that you won't be able to win her attention, or you don't like the fact that there is competition, well, wake up. Actually, competition in the dating market, it inspires us to buy nice clothes, to learn new jokes, to become better at flirt, to become better at texting, so it can be a good thing. I hope it was helpful, and I hope that now some of you won't be afraid to date multiple people at the early stage. I remind you that 1, 2, 3 dates is hardly a relationship yet. It is an acquaintance, and it is not a bad thing to actually compare how you feel on dates with different people and then to decide with whom to proceed into a relationship. Of course, once you had this conversation about being exclusive, you can't be dating other people because this would be called cheating. I want to wish you only successful dates with the right people, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to catch all the new videos that we are filming for you. I remind you that twice per week we share new videos with practical dating tips and advice that actually work. And right now, press like if you haven't done it yet. I will see you in the next one. Svetlana Mucha, especially for Diolli.com from Munich, Germany.